Hey guys, I haven't posted in a while, so I wanted to start back doing that. At least once a week. Actually, it may have only been a couple of weeks since I posted. But I'm going to start trying to go somewhere and show something, mostly food. To be honest, it's mostly going to be food. How do you like that? Oh, I like that. It's like I'm trying to show something. Don't focus on me, I guess. Alright. It's hard to look at the camera too, because obviously I won't look at me. Sorry. It's been a while since I've done it, so I'm rusty. Oh, but the thing I'm showing you today is egg coffee. Now, I've made several videos about egg coffee. I think I actually posted one last time, but I don't know that I really got it in there. Did what I should have done. This is egg coffee. See how much the foam is created from the egg white. Put on top of the coffee. It's really tasty too. Honestly, when I go to the ones that are highly recommended online, it's good. I think it's because they put more sugar in these. Oh, it's actually really good when you get to the coffee too. You have to drill down a little bit to get to that coffee. But the mix is really nice. It's definitely something to try if you come to Vietnam. Now, I'm probably supposed to be getting updates. You know, I have noticed since I've not been doing updates, it's like I'm missing therapy sessions. I start talking to myself and getting all frustrated. So it's good for me to do these. Thank you for watching them. Okay, anywho. So there's not really much of an update, I don't think. We're several weeks after the election. I saw something on the news today that Trump, he didn't concede, but the transition is beginning. That's what's happening right now. I don't know why I'm giving you an update over where you're at, but that's it's been something I've been sitting on pins and needles about. So it looks like the transition is going forward. Now I can stop worrying about that. There was so much I could do about it. Anyway, I don't know what I was worried about it for. But I did go out the other night and shoot some video, but the main thing I'm missing right now is planning. I've got to get on planning these videos for the other channel. Because they don't just happen. Like I found myself, so here's what happened. I'll give you the whole story. December is good. I called the lady that does the visa. I said, what's the news for December? She said you're covered for December. They say you can stay. She was right last month for November. And I couldn't find it online. I was kind of worried. I was like, does she really know what she's talking about? Even though she's done it obviously every month since I've been here. But she was right for November, so I'm trusting that she's got the inside track. They just don't put it online until after the month starts. And I think that's because they want people who have an option to think that they're not going to be able to stay. Kind of like Terry, he left because, everything, and I think maybe for Chinese people it may still be, I know rules that month when he left were different for Americans and Chinese, so he may have actually had to leave, I'm not sure. But I think he has a Hong Kong passport. So, I don't know. That's a good conclusion. I have no idea. But he did end up leaving. He had to go back to China anyway. He's got business. He's got 2 big deals. He's trying to go get through there. So that's good. He says, that'll provide some money to fund the school. So that's good. School is having trouble finding a teacher. I've already got a class every night of the week, and they had one of their teachers quit because she was working too much. And I was like, yeah, you're probably going to see that a lot now. Because every month there's fewer and fewer foreigners to do stuff like this. People go home and if they do go home, they can't come back, right? So it's going to become difficult to find teachers, to find foreign teachers. In fact, that's what she's saying. It already is. She's been looking for weeks. She hasn't found a replacement for this girl. But the girls agreed to stay until she finds a replacement, which you never say to an employer because then they're like, yeah, what else? I don't have to do anything. They're not even going to look until you quit. So if she wants to quit, she should just quit. Although really, she should just, there's not a lot else to do right now. She should just enjoy getting a lot of extra hours. And, if it's making her tired, then she just needs to do a shittier job. Don't put as much effort into it. And then if they fire you, then you got what you wanted anyway. But I still don't think I can do more than what I'm doing right now. I can't type anything on the computer, and I'm still, slow walking much more normally than I was a week or two ago. But and certainly more so than a month ago. But I'm still not 100% yet. I still just stroll. I'm not trying to race down the street. Although I don't have any arthritic pain like I did for a while after the injury. Now it's just the little wound. I don't want to say it won't close up. It is. It's just it was a big chunk of meat that was taken out, so it's taken a while, and it has closed up. I can see it's much smaller now, smaller every day. But every time I take the bandage off, I'm like, it's not. It's not like it's gonna magically be gone one day. It's gonna be slow, obviously. It's a piece of skin that's growing back. But anyway, so that's my foot, and then my arm. I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm not actually gonna knock really hard because the camera's sitting on it. I don't want it to fall over. But knock on wood. My arm is getting noticeably better day by day. I can turn it now to a point where it's kind of in the position where you would type. My fingers are still stiff and not back up to snuff, but they're progressing too. So that's the way it goes. It's slowly but surely. Well, I think everything's on auto. I guess it has to be for the selfie mode. Anyway, well, that was the school on my wounds, and I was just about to start saying I found myself over in. So I did the visa thing, and found out I'm good for December. And this lady that does the visas, she owns travel agencies and hotels and restaurants all in downtown. She's got a bunch of stuff, where she did. I don't know where she's at now, like on how much she's lost. But I know she shut down the hotel that I stayed in when I first came here. I know none of her travel agencies are doing anything. There's no tourists here. The tourists are all domestic, so they don't really need her kind of service. She served international tourists in the historic center that needed somebody to help them because they didn't read Vietnamese, and, that sort of thing. So she's kind of riding on these restaurants that she's got, and her food is not great. It's not. I mean, it's like just baseline. It's probably. She probably serves what she serves specifically because she's normally targeting foreign tourists who are not used to Vietnamese food. I think I saw some Khmer food on there too, though. But she does the same thing that most of the historic center restaurants do, which is they try and mix together Vietnamese food and maybe some other Asian food, and then throw in some Western food, and it's kind of just. So anybody who's a tourist here, whether you're from Japan or France, she wants you to come in and eat something. But it's like, okay, but then nothing is really all that good. It's all just very ordinary. But that is it must be a good business model because it's repeated over and over and over again. So I don't really care to go eat there. To be honest, there are French restaurants in Hanoi. If I wanted French food, I'd go there. There are burger places in Hanoi. Some of them are really good. I would go there if I was gonna get a burger. I had a burger the other night because I already had her Vietnamese food, and I mean I don't need to go there for Vietnamese food. Every place serves Vietnamese food here. But anyway, I wanted to like thank her, I guess, you know, to show gratitude that she's keeping on top of this visa situation. She's the only way I have of knowing whether or not I need to plan to get out or not. So yeah, I went up there and had dinner, and then she's right in the middle of the historic district. And as it turns out, she's right around the corner from the bar street. And of course, this was dinner time. This was not late night bar hopping. But I was like, I'll go get some, shots in the bar street. That'd be great. So I thought that's what I was going to do, and I went over there and to several places and tried to do all this shooting, and I was like, boy, it's really empty, but I guess I'll shoot anyway. And then, I look at the video later and I think, this isn't very exciting. It doesn't show you like what people go there for. It just shows you like the building, the room. There's 2 people in it. Like, okay, I need to plan that a little better. So again, I need to plan. Like, I need to make a plan to go over there at the right time and to eat, several hours after dinner. When it at least when it starts to get busy. That's what I need to do. That's all she wrote on that. I don't like I'm learning to use the pro mode when I do shooting that's not selfie stuff, because this is just like I don't really have an option. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I could do the video and then upload it, but most of the good camera lenses on the camera are facing away. There's only one facing you. It's decent. It's good enough for selfies, but how much you could do with I'm not sure how much you could like keep it from changing exposure and stuff. The auto mode is always going to do that. So I need to figure out if that's worth changing for selfies. I know you don't leave it on auto if you're using the good camera on the front. By the way, which side is the front? When they say front camera, back camera, is the side that faces me the front? I think the front is the other side. This side that's facing me is the back of the camera. I mean, back of the phone, right? It's the back camera. I don't know. No clue. Okay, well, that's about it, I guess. That's the school, that's the injury. That's what's been going on. It's been a few weeks. I don't know, have a big update. To be honest, I'm not fine with that. This year has been highly adventurous enough. If I can go 2 weeks with nothing happening, great. I've been doing my classes. I just remember I was supposed to have a trip to the zoo with one of my classes. It was supposed to be on a Saturday. Well, I hope it wasn't this weekend because it's already Monday. Tuesday. So I think it's this Saturday. Anyway, I guess she'll probably mention it again before it happens. Hopefully. All right, let me show you the street I'm sitting at. You know what I wish I could do? Well, yeah, you do, because I say it every time. I wish I could flip the camera, just hit a button while it's recording and flip it around. Why can't you do that? It's stupid. Oh well, I guess I've said that plenty of times. Alright guys, that's it. I'll see you next week. Hope join me for maybe another cup of egg coffee. Who knows?